Hey, good afternoon, everyone, or morning, I guess could be depending upon where you guys are joining from. We're just going to give it a moment here and we'll get started. Feel free to drop a message in chat telling us where you guys are joining us from. We're just going to give it a moment here, give everyone time to join, and we'll get started. Okay. I think we'll just go ahead and get started. We still got some people connecting, but just in essence of time. Do want to welcome everyone here to this week's webinar Wednesday. Today we have Michelle and Max from Epos joining us to discuss boosting productivity in the hybrid workspace, specifically with Epos products. Very quickly, I do want to mention we do have a giveaway today, so make sure you stay tuned. Sometime during this presentation, we'll be giving away an Adapt 260 Epos headset. These are very cool. Definitely want to make sure you stay focused and attention. Give us your attention if possible. Don't want you to miss out on an opportunity to win a free headset. So real quick, my name is Randy Price. I'll be your host today. I live outside of Charlotte, North Carolina. I've been working in the EUC or end user compute space for a little over 20 years. I've been with XenTegra for over 5 years now. If you've ever had an opportunity to engage in one of our Citrix or VMware complementary micro assessments, there's a good chance I was involved, right? I do these quite often. Like I said, I'm also one of the solutions architects here. For those of you that are not familiar with XenTegra, we are a national reseller. We invest heavily in our partnerships and the end user community, doing things like providing expert services, carefully selected products, and customer enablement with events and workshops and webinars such as this one. The goal here is that wherever you are on your digital transformation journey, we can help you on your path to being successful. And this all started from Andy Whiteside. He's our founder and CEO. Andy founded XenTegra on the principle of serving that end user community, which again, we continue to do today. XenTegra is a value-added reseller. We do provide, consulting services, really no matter how big or small the client may be. We also provide managed services to help support and manage your digital workspace environment. Like I mentioned earlier, if you haven't taken advantage of one of our complimentary assessments, I highly encourage you to do so. These assessments are provided at no cost for up to 4 hours. You can follow up with us after this session if you are interested. I do want to point out real quick, as we go through this webinar, I will be monitoring the chat window. We do want to make this interactive. So if you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to drop those into the chat window. We'll be monitoring that during this presentation. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Michelle and Max to introduce themselves.
Great. Thank you all very much. It's so nice to thank you for the introduction, and we're thrilled to be here with XenTegra. They're one of our fastest growing partners. They do a lot of really good things for their customers and interacting with them and the relationship building that's being going on, and just the services that they provide has just been a really good fit for what we're doing now. So, and then thank you all for being here to learn more about Epos. And here's a little brief agenda. We're going to talk a little bit about who we are in case you're not familiar with Epos. When we were talking earlier, I do refer to us as Epos, and I like it because of easy possibilities. So Epos. A little bit about why we feel bad audio is bad business. We're going to do a demo. We'll talk about a couple of products that we're very excited about that I think can really help with your hybrid environment. We have a promotion. We have Epos Manager and some software program that Max is going to go over. We also have a fantastic try before you buy program that can help you make the decisions that you need to make for your environment. And then just a brief summary. So I'm Michelle Baum. I'm been with Epos just over 10 years, senior area sales manager, and I cover kind of the middle of the country. And my inside sales rep is Elaine Finstemacher. And so between the two of us, we tag team and do a fantastic job of supporting end users like yourself. And then and I'm based in Dallas. And then we have support all across the country and reps both inside and outside that can help your needs. And then Max, you want to tell a little bit about you?
Sure. My name is Max Ortiz. I'm one of the Inside Channel account managers. Reside out of Connecticut. XenTegra is one of the accounts I'm currently managing. And so our role is pretty much managing or facilitating the business between resellers like XenTegra.
Great. And how long you been with us?
A little over 2 years. Been in the IT industry for over about 15 years approximately, but in the UC space, UC audio space, about 2 to 3 years.
Great. Well, you've been a joy to work with.
Likewise.
Well, thanks. So you may or may not be familiar with our name. In the past, you may have known us as Sennheiser Communications. We had a nice long relationship with Sennheiser. Sennheiser decided to focus more on music. We see the opportunity and the importance of staying in the telecommunications space. So we are now wholly owned by the DeMont company, and I'll give you a little bit more information on DeMont in just a second. But about 3 years ago, we changed our name to Epos, but everything that you knew and enjoyed about Sennheiser communication products is the same, and they just continue to get better. I showed this slide because you may or may not be familiar with the DeMont Group. We have over 16,000 employees globally. You can see some of these companies that they own along with us. Market leader in hearing care. And the single thing, one of the things that we are all focused on as an organization is perfecting audio. We care about how people hear. It's very important. Hearing is so important, and being heard is so important. And so you can see these, hearing care, hearing aids. Yes.
Hey, Michelle, sorry to interrupt you for a moment. I just want to make sure I don't see your screen. So I just want to make sure it is shared, or
yeah, let
Max,
me try
if you
again.
can share it. So
let's try again.
There we go.
No, we don't want that one though. We even practiced this, y'all. I want you to know that we've had like a 30-minute practice. Okay, is this better?
Yes.
Are we showing now? All right, great.
Very good.
Okay, so you can see, thanks for letting me know, Randy. So you can see that the companies that we own, the DeMont owns. And then Epos ourselves, we're based out of Copenhagen here in the US. We're in Connecticut is our US headquarters. When I started 10 years ago, there was only 6 of us in the US, and now we're closing in on 60. So we've almost grown by 10 times as many employees, and we continue to grow and continue to hire, and it's just been very exciting. And you can see we officially launched in 2020, which was a unique time to try to change names just as the pandemic was happening. It was that was a lot of fun. So, focusing on the audio experience, in doing different surveys and stuff, we realized that 95% of today's workers realize that hearing is very important, and that having poor audio, bad audio, really impacts their ability to do their job, even if it's just on a subtle level. And so, what we try to do is make our products so that you can stay focused for longer, improve your concentration, have it be comfortable so that you're not even aware that you're wearing a headset, and then make solutions to where the person on the far side, your customer, is able to hear better and not hear the background noise. I was telling people a little earlier, and it just happened. I have a 75-pound black lab in my house. She's in the back bedroom, and she just barked. I'm assuming at a squirrel because she doesn't like squirrels. And did anybody hear it? Did you hear Daisy? So that's the, oh, well, great. Okay. I always kind of, because she's a big, deep bark. So I've always got my fingers crossed when I ask that question. And it'll probably happen again before this call is over. So what's been nice is working through with DeMont is being able to have access to all the different technologies they have when they're focused on audio care, and make our products sound as natural as possible. Because when you are being exposed to natural sounds, or the full soundscape, or the full bandwidth of what is out there, then it's not as fatiguing or as hard on you when you're trying to get through the day wearing a headset, particularly if you're on, back to back to back conference calls, or not that anybody here is on that, but, or, webinars, or just in your interaction with customers. And we really focus on noise cancellation. And noise cancellation comes in two different varieties. You've got your noise cancellation on the microphone. So taking the noise that is around me so that you don't hear it. You don't hear Daisy barking. You don't hear the guy mowing the yard right now. And those are new experiences for us in the hybrid workplace or the remote working, because before we were used to office sounds, but now we're having to develop products and be aware of the fact that there are different types of noises, ambient noises around you, your kids coming home from school, the dishwasher running, dogs barking, fire trucks going by. And so we're aware of that process, and particularly in hybrid, and trying to make sure that those are not distractions to the person wearing the headset, and certainly not distractions to your customers and the people that you're trying to talk to. And then there's active noise cancellation. And that's what, when you're wearing a headset, there's passive, and that's just the noise cancellation that happens when the cushions are protecting and blocking out noise. And there's active noise cancellation, which has different microphones that filter out the noise coming in and block it so that you're not aware of the dishwasher running or the lawnmower out in the front yard. And so, or if you're in the office, the water cooler, or, all of a sudden somebody decides to have a birthday party and everybody's yelling and screaming. So active noise cancellation is for you. Noise cancellation on the microphone is what's helping with your customers so that they don't hear the noise around you. And this is one of Max's favorite slides. Why do you like this slide, Max?
Just a brand recognition. I think a lot of people are familiar with Aston Martin, and just a partnership. We've done business with them. I think it's great for us and great for them as well. We've given that premier audio experience, and as they provide that premier auto experience. Yeah,
so we're the global audio partner for them. So this season of the F1 television program that's on Netflix, we are highlighted in there. We're part of that this season there on Netflix. And so you can see our headsets being used, whether it's, for the pit crew or the people that not necessarily in the pit, but they're, they're in the stands, that are watching to make sure the race is going well, and how they communicate. And you can imagine just how important having our products and a product that cancels out noise and really focuses on providing the best sound quality, why that's so important to them. So through our scientific approach with the technology that we're utilizing with Demont, we are actually pioneering audio technology. We're doing some incredible things: machine learning, AI, the full soundscape that I was talking about, and then crafted to last, designed to excite. Max, you want to show just how durable and incredible the 200 is when it comes to flexibility and
for sure. I think that's one of the, that's one of the things I love about this headset is the durability. So I'm just gonna take off my headset and show you how durable this headset is.
And so he can do that with confidence. And
My boom mic, very flexible and durable.
Right. So we're very proud of the fact that we have less than a 1.5% failure rate. So you buy 100 of these headsets, maybe one over the course of the 2-year warranty is going to fail on you. We have customers that have deployed tens of thousands of these headsets. A very large nationwide insurance company bought over 50,000 of our Epos headsets over the course of 3 years. And to date, less than 100 have come back for repair. So saying crafted to last is not just a tagline with us. It is something that we absolutely take great pride in. And it's also important in the hybrid environment because you have people that are potentially carrying a headset back and forth to work. They're carrying it from home to work and then taking that headset home. They're folding it up. and you know, it's getting more use than it just at the end of the day putting it down and it's staying there at the desk. So these headsets really do need to be durable, and you can have confidence that our headsets are very durable in that. And then a passion for performance. It is so great to wake up every day and work for this company and talk to the people. Everybody's excited, coming up with new ideas. We do uncover problems from time to time, but what's exciting every time we think, you know, encounter a problem, there's always somebody there looking for a solution or offering up solutions. So it's just, there is great passion within Epos, and that's part of the reason why I've been here 10 years, because it's, you wouldn't think headsets might not be all that exciting. It really is, because I think the difference is because we are an audio company that makes headsets as opposed to a headset company making audio equipment. So again, you know, Max did a good job of showing you just the 360-degree design. You can wear the microphone on either side. It's a very comfortable headset, durable, 2-year warranty, at least a 2-year warranty in all of our products. And we do inspect all these products before they are sent out to our customers. And we use premium products and components in developing our products. So it's just a really, it's more than you probably have come to expect out of a headset. And what's nice, we're going to talk about 2 product lines today, but we have an expansive, robust portfolio. We have video equipment. So if that is something you're interested, certainly XenTegra and Epos, we can talk to you about that. We have speakerphones for just about every size room that sound great. We have decked solutions. We have Bluetooth solutions. We have corded USB solutions. And the end there, I don't know if you ever pay attention to the International Space Station. I get excited every time there's a viewing in my area, and our headsets are up there. That's what's being used on the International Space Station. NASA uses our products, a lot of air traffic control. So that's what command is you know, the Navy uses our products for those types of scenarios. And you can see we're compatible with all of your major UC platforms. We're very proud of the relationship we have with iGel, and they've done some neat things integrating some of our software into the programs. And XenTegra has been a really good instrument in getting that information out. But you know, whatever platform you're using, we have an easy plug and play solution for you in those environments. And then this is just a real brief, you know, you always have to have the logo shot, right? So, so let's talk about a little bit what's going on in the hybrid. And, you know, some of these also apply not just to the hybrid environment, but also just in work in general, as we try to figure out going back to the office and working from home. But you can see that 56% of your employees believe that good audio prevents moments of stress. And that's really what we want to do. I mean, work can just be a challenge enough, particularly over the last 2 years. And now as we're trying to sort things out. So whatever we can do to reduce that stress is really important. And then it's also just giving a good experience to your customers. And then just some of the trends, we're seeing a lot more information or desire for collaboration when they are back in the office. They want to make the most of it. Or if everybody is working remotely or hybrid combination, being able to make their video experience and the video calls sound good and be comfortable for everyone. And we're on top of those things, and we're always thinking of different ways that we can make that experience better. But again, focused on comfort, sound quality, and then of course the durability. Is there anything on this slide, Max, that jumps out at you that you are hearing a lot from your customers or your resellers?
No, I mean, just having audio solutions that are, you know, adaptable to every situation, I think is what's key. And that's what we have in our portfolio. So if you're,
question.
yeah, if you're in a busy office or working in a loud, you know, cafe or working in your home, we have the solution that meets those needs.
Totally.
Yeah.
So right now I want to do 2 demonstrations for you because I think I mentioned in the agenda that we have a try and buy program. And why that's important is because when you're wearing a headset, sound is really subjective to you. What you hear and how you hear it is important to you. And that's why you really need to try our products to get that experience. But the first demonstration I want to show you is just on the noise cancellation on the microphone. And a lot of people don't think about the far side, about what the other person is hearing when you're talking, or more importantly, what they're not hearing. So imagine that I'm in this first demonstration will show you just the positioning of the microphone and the noise cancellation capability of this, and how if there was somebody sitting next to me talking and what they would hear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the microphone up to the top, bottom, but I'm going to continue to talk the whole entire time, and you can see just how well see and hear how well the noise cancellation works. So let's see. I just finished up season 4 of Stranger Things, which I thought was really exciting. I really like that song, Running Up the Hill by Kate Bush. I remember it back when I was in college, and it was great. So again, just as you see, as I move that microphone up, I continue to talk. I brought it down quick so you can see just how well I talked that entire time, and my voice. I'm assuming Max, nod up and down. Did my voice cut out? Did I? Yep.
Yes, definitely. Clear distinction between. Yeah.
And I was going to point out, and I didn't get a chance to, when Max, I was amazed just when Max took his headset off and did his demonstration. There was no noise. It was completely silent during that whole entire time, right? Whereas, taking my headset off, there's a lot of times, I know there's some, if I'm not using it, an Epos headset, there's crackling, there's some additional noise, or sometimes you're on a call with someone and they're breathing into the headset and you can hear that noise. I know you guys have experienced that as well.
Yeah.
But
I just know that my colleagues are laughing right now because I'm constantly saying, can you move your microphone? Because I don't want to hear you breathing, or don't talk with food in your mouth. It's gross. So I can relate to that. That's funny. Thanks, Randy. That's good. Good sharing there. And then the other demonstration I want to do is, so I'm gonna turn some music on right here. And what I'm gonna do is we're gonna have some music playing, and you hear if you can hear it through my headset. And then I'm going to switch over to my PC. So because I've got so you can hear just how loud the music is. And then there'll be a little bit of a delay, and then I'll come back to the headphones. So what I want you to hear and then not hear or actually not hear and then hear some music. So I've got okay. So I just turned the music on, but I need to, hang on. Best laid plans of testing, right? Hang on. Max, why don't you do a little dance while I...
It was working so well before.
Yeah, I did it like 10 times. Okay. We have this auto shut off capability on our speakerphone. All right, so I got so do you hear the music now? I'm talking stuff. So now I'm going to switch over to the microphone. And then my voice is probably far away. And then you got the music off your head. Are you listening to Cheryl Lynn, To Be Real?
You can dance to this now.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm going to switch back over to my headset. And I have not touched the music. And can you dance now? No. Okay.
No.
So, okay. Am I back in my headset now?
Yeah.
Okay, great. And then I'm going to turn the music off just because it's too loud and it's annoying. So just want to demonstrate just the capability, the noise canceling capability, and the difference that it makes in the microphone, because often, like, as I said, lots of times I think that's an overlooked process in judging a headset. It's just how well it does blocking out ambient noise to your customers. In particular, if you're in the financial industry, if you're in the medical industry, if you're heavy on customer service, if you just, are on a lot of conference calls and you don't want the people on the other side to be distracted, these are all good reasons to be concerned about noise cancellation and what your headsets are providing to you, and even your speakerphones. So we're going to talk about the Adapt line. We're going to focus on these two right here, the Adapt 100 and the 200. The 200 is going to be a Bluetooth solution, and that's what Max is wearing. And the 100 is a corded USB. These are great deployment headsets. The Adapt 100 runs list price between $60 and $99. And then the Adapt 200 is a fantastic deployment Bluetooth headset with a dongle, and is great again for the hybrid workplace because of the fact that you can carry it back and forth. Max, you want to talk a little bit about why you like this headset so much?
Yeah, I like the flexibility, the comfort, flexibility, mainly because you can use it like in the office, working on the go. The headset's at a great value, and the boom mic, as we were just demonstrating earlier, it's with a noise canceling microphone, picks up your voice, enhances your voice. So I think it's a great headset for any worker who is in office or hybrid. And
you can answer and hang up the call via the headset, which is nice.
Yeah.
The microphone actually slides up inside the headband. So if you're sitting around just listening to music, you don't look weird with the microphones, sitting straight up. So it looks more like a headphone. It's lightweight. Weren't you telling me the other day that you were, it was the end of the day and you were in your kitchen and you forgot you had your headset on because it was so comfortable?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can connect with to your mobile device and your PC easily and seamlessly. So that's a great feature as well.
Yeah, and he mentions connecting to the PC. So this is compatible with all soft phone platforms. It comes with a Bluetooth dongle, which we highly recommend that anytime that you are connecting to a PC, that you definitely use the dongle. And I would say that even with my competitive products, this is just a learning thing. You don't necessarily want to connect to native Bluetooth in a PC. You're going to get better sound quality, definitely better range, up to 100 feet with our dongle. It's got just more features, and then it's got the call control, which does allow you to answer and hang up via the headset. It comes in this slide shows you that it's where it's positioned up against some commonly used Jabra and Poly products, but it's coming in actually at a better price point for you. And then I know you don't have to read all these little things because I know it's very, very tiny, but what this is showing is that we have different variants of it, single ear and dual ear, and then also USB-C. So because we know that USB-A ports are getting to be more and more scarce and more valuable. So anytime that you can use a USB-C, it does come with that dongle. So it's a great lightweight. You want to show again how it folds flat for when you're traveling? Yeah, so it's real nice. And then show it to the side so they can see, just look how great thick those ear cushions are, but they don't, you don't get hot. You don't sweat like some of the other competitive products that sometimes can make you sweat with the ear cushions. So it's a very nice solution for you. And the Adapt 100, which I have right here, is a corded USB solution. Has a lot of different variants. So what's nice about this is that any type of application that you're trying that you need, USB-C, USB-A, if you need an active noise cancellation in a corded solution, this is it. It's got inline call control, so you can answer, hang up, mute the call. We have a variant where it's actually got a 3.5 connector in here. So if for some reasons you have applications where you want to be able to use the same headset with USB into your PC, but then also maybe you have a tablet or an old school iPod, which I have, you can plug that in there and listen to. It's got a really nice padded headband here. This nice robust ear cushions. Again, this is going to lay flat. It does come in a single ear variant, and you can see the microphones will slide up on the inside, but it does have a single ear variant of it. Lightweight, again, the speaker capsules move up and down like this, so there's a nice range of motion in it. And again, it's at a fantastic price point with outstanding noise cancellation on the microphone. It's easy to store. It's a great portable solution. Again, being very durable for if you are going back and forth between your office for 3 days of the week and working remotely for 2, or and certainly it's a comfortable solution if you're just going to be working in your office all day. I mean, it fits just about all the needs, and coming at the price points that we have between $60 and $99, and that's at list price. It's just a really good solution that perhaps you didn't know about. So we wanted to show that off. Again, it's going to, if you're familiar with any of these very common Poly, Plantronics, Jabra, Yealink solutions, if that's kind of that's where it fits in. And it's got just the sound quality and comfort and durability. Again, with that less than 1.5% failure rate, makes it an easy solution to use and choose. And this just kind of gives you, I mentioned the variants, all the different ways that if you, set up a consultation with us and you give us what your needs are, we have a solution for you just in the Adapt 100 solution. That's not even counting the countless SKUs that we have in different deployment ranges. So the Adapt 100. And a neat thing right now through the end of September, we're running a buy 6, get 1 free promotion, which is just a great savings for you, a great way to get you into these headsets and save you some money and make you feel confident about making the decision. So it's just a really nice, and that's for any of the Adapt 100 SKUs, that big list of products that I showed you just a minute ago, or a second ago, that covers all those variants and those SKUs. So that's through September 30th. Buy 6, get 1 free. So now I'm going to hand it over to my colleague Max, who's going to talk a little bit about our device management tools, referring to Epos Manager and Epos Connect. He's going to start with Epos Connect.
Yep.
And
thank you, Michelle.
here you go. Here you go. Talk about Connect.
You got it. So we do offer 2 free complimentary softwares, Epos Connect and Epos Manager. These are software that are designed to optimize your device flawlessly with Epos Connect. This is more for individuals on your laptop. Allows you to get firmware updates and enhance your audio devices. Just give it an overall personalized your user experience. You can go to the next slide.
Okay. And then also,
we offer with Epos Connect, we do offer the app. It's a free mobile app that you can download on your phone. So that gives you, again, the flexibility that where you can connect with your mobile device and your PC. And again, you can customize your headset with this app, enhance the overall user experience. Yeah.
So, hybrid sometimes means you're working on the road, you're working in airports, you're working in different applications. So if you're connected to your cell phone, this makes it really easy to make adjustments as you go on the fly. Mm-hmm. Okay, great. Thanks.
Yeah. And then we have Epos Manager. This is more focused for IT managers who are looking to get like an asset management tool, manage the audio devices, can analyze their use. So with this, you have an asset management. I think the cool thing about this is it gives you total insight on your company's UC environment, not just Epos devices, but also other devices as well. And with that, you can do the firmware updates. You can do push these updates on your time to boost productivity. So after hours, when your employees are out of work, you can push these updates and allow configure management. You can control all types of IT settings, customize the settings for your employees for their user experience. And we do offer reports as well, which I think is really neat.
Yeah. Good.
And the firmware styling update, that's just part of the deployment or the firmware push that you can do. And again, the value on this is that you do it on your time remotely. You can access and push these updates for your employees.
Yeah, and you control, you always be alerted as to what updates are available, and you control when and where. you want those updates to go out to the devices, but it keeps you from having to go to each device or reminding your employees to do it. You as an IT manager, you would able, you control this from your network, which is really, really nice. And this can be in the cloud or on premise, right, Max? You could do either.
Yep, correct. On cloud, on premise. Again, this is compatible. It works with Mac, with Windows, and also with VDI clients like IGEL. Cool thing about with the IGEL, the thin clients, the Epos Manager or Connect comes pre-installed. So at the time of when the laptop or PC is booting up, the Epos Manager already loads up as well, and it'll recognize if any updates are needed.
Great. That's a nice feature because it's built in, so it's not an extra thing that has to be running at the time.
Yep. And this is just a dashboard right here of the Epos Manager.
Yep. Trust us, there are probably 700 slides that we could show you on Epos Manager. We're not going to do that, but we just wanted to kind of give you just a brief overview, and then this tells you a little bit more about the reports.
Yep, these are some reports you can gain.
And you bring up a good point, Max, that I think it's really nice that it doesn't just show the Epos products that the company has deployed, but it will also show the competitive products. So if you have some, you didn't necessarily standardize, or you're slowly transitioning from your current solution to an Epos solution, you can see which of your users are using, a Poly or Jobber product. You can't push out firmware updates to those products because everybody's proprietary, but you could at least see who is using what products, and so it's a comprehensive asset management tool that makes it nice for you.
Yeah, I agree. And quick note I wanted to add to, as well is it's a great tool to do troubleshooting. If you have any audio issues on your headset, for example, I have some end users that I contacted me saying that they had really bad audio on their headset, not bad audio, but audio that was not good quality. So I advised them to upload or to get into Epos Connect to see if it needed a firmware update. It did need an update, and they contacted me saying the audio is crystal clear now and they're good to go. So just a great tool to use if you need to do any troubleshooting as well individually.
And that can happen because your soft phone manufacturer may have done some updates to their software, to their application. And so that I think in the case that you're talking about, some of those audio issues was because the headset needed to be updated to their firmware. And as soon as that happened, boom, it all worked. So that's what's nice about Epos Manager is that it keeps you ahead of the game and lets you know that, that iGel has updated, something in their software platform, and then boom, this Epos Manager will let you know, hey, you need to update this and to get the premium products audio that you're expecting. So yeah, good insight there, Max. Thanks. And as we mentioned before, we have a trial program, Try and Buy. It doesn't just cover the products that we've discussed today. We have a complete portfolio. So, contact your XenTegra rep. You can reach out to us, but let us know if you set up a customer meeting, and we can discuss what best suits your needs and put together a package. And we will send out products for you to actually, test, get comfortable with, use and abuse. Like we talked about earlier, what you wear, how it sounds to you is certainly important, but then you can do your own recordings and testing to find out and determine just how well the noise cancellation is working. We have, again, a complete portfolio that will meet every need, and that does include video equipment, speakerphones, USB DECT solutions, and Bluetooth. So we just really want to thank you for being here and listening, and for your time, and just learning a little bit more about Epos. We've been around for a long time, and we're doing a lot of great things. Reminder about our Adapt 100 promo, buy 6, get 1 free. Remind you to please reach out and let us know how we can set you up. I think one of our prospects is on the call and is testing some of our products now. So that's exciting to see. And and look forward to his feedback. And then we have, the try back program. And then that Epos Manager software, as we talked about, it's complimentary. Some of our competitors charge for that. This is free for you to use as a thank you for experiencing, and it's part of our premium audio solution for that. And so with that, Max, do you have any final thoughts, or did I get everything covered?
No, I think you got everything covered, Michelle.
You sound so good. I forget how great that 200 sounds. So I'm going to stop sharing, and I believe Samantha's got some, or Randy's got some closing thoughts.
Yeah, Samantha, if you want
Yep.
to.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes.
Perfect. So thanks, Michelle. Thanks, Max. So we will be doing a raffle. Currently, our digital raffle spinner is having some technical difficulties. So later this afternoon, we will be doing the raffle, and Epos will be reaching out to all the winners. So just want to thank everybody for participating, and definitely let us know if you have any questions. You can email marketing@XenTegra.com for any questions
Thank you,
after this
Samantha.
webinar.
Great.
Yes, thank you, Samantha. And again, I want to thank Michelle and Max for joining. You talk about headsets. It's one of the things, we talk about the fact that since the pandemic, there's been like a ransomware 500% increase in online meetings, right, through these collaboration tools. And I think it was like 90% of one-to-one meetings now happen, online through collaboration tools. And you don't think about the fact that, we want to see the audio, see the video, but also the audio clarity as well, right? And we want to make sure that we have that, especially when we're dealing with customers. So definitely Epos with the various integrations and with things like Citrix and iGel and all the various platforms. It's definitely unique in this area. So definitely, if you guys are interested and want to take advantage of the try before you buy, or have any other comments or questions around specifically Epos and want some further discovery, definitely reach out, and XenTegra will be glad to assist you guys on that. So definitely appreciate it, Michelle and Max. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
guys. Thank you.
Great. All
Thank you,
right.
guys.
Take care.
Thanks, everyone.
And stay cool. Drink water. Stay
Yes.
cool.
That's right. Thanks,
Take
guys.
care.
Bye,
Thanks.
y'all.
Bye-bye.